ho ho, yo ho ho. What's up, people? Welcome back to another live. I'm not sure who is watching, like always. It's just you and me, maybe. But whoever it is, welcome back to another live. And if you're watching later, welcome back again. Or maybe welcome. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking the video, and share, which I usually say afterwards, but that's how it is. So, we are progressing towards the OSCP, so we have found pretty good new tips and tricks and stuff. So we are working towards it, and while working with it, we got to know pretty good stuff like how other techniques we can use. There's some windows we did, but we are more of working towards the Windows. There is some part that I'm still not comfortable with. That's a buffer overflow, or we say the byte exploitation. So we'll check on that later. I'm saving those boxes. And so far we have solved like good amount of boxes. And right now we are working on the trick. And it's not a part of the OSCP roadmap that I have seen, but this should be a part of roadmap because this box itself teach you like variety of techniques. So far I was able to discover how we can perform the XSS, which I wasn't able to fully leverage for some reason, maybe because of some code check that's going on for the other different calls, or maybe for other tags. Other than that, there was some like good enumeration where we have to look around for the subdomains and stuff, because there is a DNS port open. And what else do we have? We are still progressing. So far we got the username and stuff using the SQLi. So with that SQLi, we was even able to use the SQL map to perform the read file action, using which we got to know that there is another subdomain that we can access and use, although it wasn't that how we say that helpful so far, but I believe it will be. We can try and check for the files, like the code files for the, dang it, I'm forgetting, for the index files that are sitting there for over the main page. So we'll be looking into those files as it's a PHP. We can still use the like SQL map file read function. So using that, we'll try to read like what sort of code it's utilizing and how we can perform any other action in there. So far, yesterday I was using the .pawn in the search of we say LFI, but wasn't able to find. Still, it was a pretty good progress yesterday. So let's move further and start where we have left yesterday. So let's go back to the machine and start working on it. And there we go. This is the command that we was using yesterday, but it didn't work. So I did some extra writing, and now we will be checking if there is like this has something to do with code, or maybe the code is cooking something behind the scenes. So we can try look for the code files of the subdomains index pages and see if there we can find any good information. So for that, let's see what we have done. This also doesn't work. Seems we need to work around with code files to see what's cooking there in the code. First, we'll check if there is any we'll check what's in the index files, index.php file. What's the index.php file contain for all the 3 domains, 3 subdomains. It wasn't a domain, so it both like all these are subdomains. The first we have the root, then we have the employee payroll, then we have this another one which is which was it pre-prod marketing. There's a pre-prod payroll, then we have the pre-prod marketing. So far this is what we had, and from here we'll be making progress further. Over here, let's check for the index.php file of root.txt. Sorry, root trick dot damn it, htb. Using the same SQL read the system. Okay, so here we can, okay, we already know what's the file path is. And how we know? Because of the help of that nginx file we looked for. This one. So if we'll check there, here we can see this contain the path. Over here it's in under the HTML, and it contain index.html, index.htm, and yada yada. And over here it's under the var www market, and this contain the index and index.php, and this one also contains the same. So I don't think we need to check for root.txt because the root.txt I'm getting sleepy, sorry. No, we don't need to check that because when we looked into the website, it was pretty similar to the trick.htb, and root.trick.htb is also pretty similar. So because of that, I don't think we need to go there. So we'll be skipping on that, and we should be looking for other files. Instead of root dot this one, we will look for preprod hyphen What was the first one that we looked? Payroll. Payroll.trick.htb. And yep, it's the payroll.trick.htb. Okay, let's see if this contain anything good that we might be able to leverage. We need this command over here, paste it here, and theme going here. There we have the payroll stuff. Here this contain the path of main file, or we say index.php file. So because of that, we can see what's in the file. If that contain anything relevant or worth checking, we can go for it. So the path is var whatever slash index.php. Here we'll use SQL map file read command. And I believe we can press backspace here and copy this whole, paste it here, press enter, and this should pull the file, and it is pulling the file. Let's wait for some time and see if we'll get anything in there. And this one also seemed pretty darn big file, to be honest. Guys, if you're watching, consider liking the stream. That would be pretty helpful. Thank you. This contains pretty lengthy content. If I will do this, what will happen? I guess we can do this. Okay. And do this. Over here we can change it to the marketing dot whatever. Same here. sh, and this won't be sh. What the hell is this? It's more of JQ. There we go. Okay, we got one file. Now we can check for another file. Here in same manner. This time instead of the payroll, it is gonna be the marketing. What changed here is the directory of other subdomain of other hosting, which is market in the file path. We'll use same SQL map read command again. So this is what we have, and we are going all the way up till here. First comes first serve. Too big of an output. Copy the snip. Start snipping from here till here, and from here till here. Next should be here. Okay, we have snipped way too much. Let's read the file and see what this has for us. It's a PHP file, so we'll call it PHP. Going all the way down, double select this, perform the cat, paste, enter, and there we go. Seems to be a pretty damn big file, but there we go. So what it's doing here, this is normal HTML, and over here it is running the PHP code where it's starting the session. If the session ID is something, header, it will send the location to login page, header /php include auth.php. So there is this file, but it's not getting included. Then all HTML. Here we have the JavaScript, which is working on the login function, I believe, and parameters and some other alert toasts, time, date, format, start date. Okay, nothing out of blue here. that can highlight something worth exploiting. Well, there could be another thing. It's just we don't have the like whole directory structure which using which we can read it, and we don't want to waste more of time on a single endpoint. So because of that, we are jumping around. So let's clear it out. Go bit up. Over here we will change the path to the market and press enter. Okay, it started doing. Now let's jump on next subdomain. This one is interesting because this is not that big of an output, which I was expecting, but it's not. Okay, I believe we can snip this. Then we can snip out till here, and we can snip out this too. Well, it doesn't contain much of an information, so snipping it out doesn't change much, but we still have some reference. We can later check on that this was a file and this was a path and other stuff, like, you know. Here comes the first snip, and here comes the second one, and it seems the file size is too small, as it wasn't able to, no, it wasn't able to, I would say, as the output came pretty fast. Yo guys, watching, consider subscribing and liking. And yeah, I have dropped the video today, although I totally forgot. Maybe it's been quite long since that box might have retired for the Sherlock, but today I got a chance, so here I'm sharing. You guys can check that out also if you're more of into blue team stuff. So I guess the code size is pretty small. Let's read that file and see what we'll get. And this is a file, cat paste enter, and this seems to be pretty small file. Paste it here. Now let's see what this has to offer. It says the PHP get file is equal to get page, and if insist file or file is equal to index.php, include the homepage.html, else include var market string replace. Okay, it seems there is a possibility. But this else condition is messing up here, as it's replacing the string with the mentioned I won't say the parameters, but more of the arguments or the placeholders. Placeholders. PHP. This. Give me a sec. And I'll be back. Someone is messaging me right now. Rewards are important. Yeah. Let me revert here, then I'll explain what this code is actually doing. So we have it here, and if you look at the code, it is like restricting our file inclusion because of this. And if we'll try to break it down, it will be more of like how we say over here, it is performing the get function, which is like trying to retrieve a parameter out here, and next it is doing the file check over here. If it is like if the page is not set to the index.php, over here, as you can see, there is exclamation. If page is not set there, then it will include this. Ouch, my nose. So that's how it is working. And after that, if you will see on this include function, that is the actual the cause of problem that is actually preventing us from performing the LFI. What it's doing is you can see there is a string replace, and it is trying to remove whatever we put, like dot dot slash, or even the empty or the file name here. It is removing that, so it is not entertaining any of these input in there. So it is more of like the what's going on here is the str dot replace, what it's doing, or let's just copy this whole. It removes the, we're trying to perform the LFI dot slash from the user input, and what's next it's doing is, like, what it means, this means it is preventing the LFI it is preventing the LFI or directory traversal TRAVERSOL attack which is trying to access the file, which can be etc slash posts or slash etc slash password, I guess, or any other file. Now we need to look for a bypass which can help us read the files on the preprod marketing dot trick dot htp. So now we need to look for a bypass that can help us like go through from here, looking for the code condition bypass for the LFI. Code condition bypass for the LFI. Okay. LFI is not a strong suit here, but is the directory traversal is? No, it's not. Try Google bypass LFI filter for dot slash file inclusion, local file inclusion, there, this and this too. Let's see what's in the payload of all things, if we can bypass it in any manner. We can try the null byte here, but I'm not sure if it is gonna work. And we also need the perp suite. This is a null byte injection, which we'll be putting it in the LFI here. So here's the application that we're gonna exploit. Enter. Okay, no internet. Understandable. My brain is in pain. Okay, it didn't work. This. No. Path truncating. Filter bypass. This one. This one. Let's check here if it's showing here. Filter bypass. We'll try the combo of these two. If I will like this, / enter. Didn't work. Like this. Nope. What if like this? Pretty interesting. // Shall we start from / or / and over / What about the /? It's not ignoring that though. // Nothing good is coming out. Let's check another write-up. File inclusion. They have specified the filter there. Using the base 64, that would be way too much. No. bypass LFI filter .html. Let's say .php. HTML, enter. It's not able to read now. Let's do this. Copy, paste, enter. Now this is challenging. Why is it not working? Like, are we messing up somewhere, or there is something that we're not able to read in here? How are we gonna bypass this? Let's check back the payload of all thing. Let's try this. Is it possible that we are trying it over the wrong endpoint? Website is working. Let's go to the service. Remove this, paste this, press enter. It is executing something, I believe. Here. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It was working all along. It's just we was only going one or like two directories back, and the reason was, if you remember here, in the output over here, you see we are going 3 steps back, rather 2. So what he was doing, he was just going 2 steps back instead of 3. When we added another point, we went 3 steps back, and we are able to read the files now. Okay, let's copy this, paste it here, press enter, and get the sorted output. After looking around on the Google, or you can say on the payload of all things, we found one filter bypass that can read the, or that can perform the LFI here. HTTP, paste, and this is the output we have got. text, copy this, paste over here. No. Yeah, this looks good. And here is the filter. Copy this and paste here. Payload of all things, LFI filter. Put it here. Okay, it didn't took the path. Copy, get here, put it like this, paste it here, and space. And we can put it here too. HTTP. This looks good. Go here, copy everything here, and paste. I believe we should add it into the LFI. For that, we're going to go on checklist, web checklist. This contains the LFI. Yep, this contains the LFI. And if I'll highlight it, double do this, press enter, add HTTP over here, triple this, code filter bypass, code level LFI filter bypass. This looks good. So we can do this. LFI hashtag code level whatever and exclamation. Okay, now that we can read the files, let's see. I'm trying to do great, brother, as I have told yesterday. Not everything is going good. It's just messed up. Now that we can read the files, let's see if we can read the user.txt file here and flag file here and submit it. It's going to be HTTP. We are going home slash michael slash user.txt, enter. And boom, we got our flag. I'm not sure if I'm going to reveal it whole, but it doesn't matter. And it worked. We have got the first flag. I hope everything is fine. Stay strong. I am strong, bro. It's just the one who actually should stay strong is mess up. Like the I hope the door is closed. The problem of this generation is either they're out of hands, and those who are good, their parents are like in a weird way. They have pretty they give pretty difficult time. Not I'm not trying to put in a way that it's hateful, but like they get irritated when you try to force things with them. Like I'm taking her to a doctor and perform some test, even though she knows that she's in pain. She still insists that doctors cannot do anything and stuff. It's been like this for quite some time, so I don't know what to do. It wasn't too easy. It took time to understand stuff. And this generation is already cooked, so I have hard time sitting with Gen Zs. Okay, so we have this. Do we have any other thing over the Michael? Does it have anything related to the SSH? .ssh? The foothold is gonna. We started working towards the foothold. From here. This is completely messed up. It was all along there, bro. This generation is way too much messed up. Cooked from top to bottom. Okay. Not so long. Happy face. Bro, Leo, everyone asks the same thing. That means you guys don't watch my lives, which is actually pretty informational, but well, it's not up to you, or I can tell you guys to just go there and watch. It's your choice. So the tool I'm using is Obsidian, and in Obsidian I'm using the theme called Hack the Box. You can check it in the manage. Here you can find the Hack the Box theme. If you are way too much into it, here it is. The tool, I will drop its link in the chat. You can pick it from there. And maybe in future you won't even need it if I started putting these notes on public, what I need is this service, which is actually pretty costly for me, $8 per month, which I am not making right now. But if you guys want to support, you can type support in the chat and you will get a pop-up for a page. There you can support if you want. I'm not forcing anyone, but yeah, it's all up to you. Sorry, this is my first time to watch. Well, subscribe, thank you. No problem, brother. Always have. And I'm using Obsidian. I'll explore it more. Thank you. Sure, no problem. Like many people are requesting to create a separate video over Obsidian, how I take the notes and stuff. So the problem is I don't have the time. I missed some part of the stream. How did you figure out that its LFI is being filtered? So whenever you're stuck, you have the power to read the files. What few files you would generally go for? Mine generally go for are like first the system files. Like always try to gather or look for the information which is on your face, rather you're trying to jump and lurk into the shadows and find something out of blue that is totally new and open up some new world. The first thing you always do, whatever is on your face, you try to look for that information. Here we looked for some general stuff like etc host, etc password, which actually worked pretty well. Then we started looking for the Nginx config files, which told me that there is stuff in there. And from the Nginx config files, I got to know there is another subdomain that is sitting, which is pre-prod marketing, which we got. And in the same place, I see that there is it also mentioned that there is a code file too that is index.php or whatever. If you see over here, if you have ever read the config file of Nginx, you can see over here it is telling you the server name, which is the subdomain name. Here it is telling you where the file actually coming from, where the actual route of the file. It's coming from the root, and this is the directory where the files are residing right now. Over here, which file it first should locate, it's the index file is gonna be index.php file. So this is a file it will present to you whenever the index.php file get hit. And over here the location, it's throwing over here whatever the URL is going to, and if it's something messed up, it will throw you the 404 on the root. Here's the location of other files that you can look around. So here, when I saw that there is php index.php, I tried to read those files. First I tried to read for the what was the other subdomain, this payroll one, and it didn't give me much. It was way too much information, and it wasn't even telling us what can be done here. It's just simply telling us this is a function that is using some preloads, sets of function, and fade out fast. So this is most of the animation part. Over here it is just performing the location and session allocation for the auth part. And over here, if you see auth dot php is not there. Next, when I tried the same trick over the marketing, I found that there is this. So if you read the code, right nowadays you don't need to read the code, you can just copy this and go to the chat GPT and paste it here. Ask it what the hell is this code doing. As long as it does not contain any sort of sensitive data, you can use the chat GPT to understand what the hell it is actually getting performed here. So this can help you in real life also, or in any CTF also. So that told me that this is a filter. Well, I didn't need that to read that, because if you will directly see it over here, you can see this string is getting replaced whenever you put this string, any file name or anything in between that is string, right? So when this happen, it is removing all this data from the user input and preventing us to perform the LFI. So I started looking over the any bypass or the filter bypass, that is most of the time the code-based filter. So when I checked that, I went to the payload of all things over here. It's here. Over here, and I just use the bypass LFI filter for this, and over here we see there is a filter bypass. So when I tried this first, it didn't give me any output, but I see you dumped the root file too. root.txt? No. Root file. Which root file you're talking about? Okay, let me finish the filter bypass. So first I saw that there is this, but this wasn't actually giving any sort of information when I was trying to perform. After some time, my subconscious hit back, and it said that, bro, you are not looking the right place. There should be another add-on. There should be another ... double slash that will put you the 3 directory behind, so you can read the files afterwards. So when I added one more, I was able to read the etc.pwd, and when I did that, I was able to perform the action of the LFI. So this is how I reach for the LFI here. I hope that's clear. And you can read the write-up whenever it will be live in the future. That will clear you the part. Okay, the root file from where the website was getting files to display. Correct. So if you have seen the yesterday stream, in which I was actually trying to lurk around and find what files we can read. So here I have the Nginx note differently. This tells me the file system that Nginx holds. So if you see over here, there is a site available. This is a directory that keeps a server block configuration. This is a block config. Whenever you read the site enable, this is a directory for enable, like same thing, but you can, if you'll try to read the default, it will throw you the what's the config file actually contain. So when I did that, over here, as you can see, site available defaults, and here it is as the Nginx site available defaults. Here I was able to get information relevant to the Nginx, and because of that I was able to understand like what the hell is going on here and read those certain files. And the process I like just shared before this was afterwards of reading the nginx config file. Okay, so now we have the first user.txt file. Now we need to look for how we can access the either SSH or maybe perform a privilege escalation in the same manner, but that's not gonna work. Can you show me the part where you dumped the file and get to know that / was getting sanitized? Yes. It wasn't the /, but it was the .. over here. This is a part. It's under var /, market index.php. Give me a sec. If this contains the .ssh file, we might be able to get the SSH and I can show you later. Give me a sec. What's the general file name we go with? Either it's an authorized key or there is ID _ RSA, enter. We have another thing which I wasn't expecting, but we have it. Lovely. Discovered the SSH ID _ RSA key. So here we looked for default file name, which is either default file name for the SSH key, which can be either ID _ RSA or authorized _ key. And I believe this is the wrong spelling. My gut feeling's telling me. Okay, now let's remove this, and this is the right spelling. Yep. So it can be one of these names which can contain the public or private key in there, which usually contain the public or private key for the SSH connection. Okay, system just died. Don't you dare tell me my system just died. And are we back? Okay, but I don't know what's the intended way. As long as it's working, right? How the hell am I gonna know if it's the intended way or not? We'll check that later. As you said that this has multiple ways to solve it. We will try it. Yes, you can do it later. We'll try those also. Just Don't give me a spoiler, just tell me the intended we are talking about. The what where's the multiple way to solve it? Is it till here, till when we get the SSH or the get the access of the user, or is it afterwards getting the SSH or LFI, or sorry, not LFI, but the RC of the user? Okay, let's complete the box first, and then we will explore what other techniques are there. That approach seems better. So we will put here like using the LFI. Or okay, this sounds weird. Pawn using the LFI. Okay, this is better now. Which usually contain let's just do the curl here. Paste, enter. Oh shish. Not the view source code, enter. And boom. This time we'll use the curl to read the file. And here we have the SSH key to connect with the user Michael. I think that was the user, right? Or we can use idrsa.pub. They should give us, yep, .htb. The another method is related to LFI but needed to be done differently, not by getting the SSH key. That is way hard. I skipped that part. The another method is related to LFI. The other way I can think of is, now that we can perform the LFI, is if we can upload any sort of file over the server. And as you can see over here, this include function, and if you know how the include function works, for that you need to click on the like button of the stream, you will know. No, I don't want. Listen first. Here, if we can write the file over the server using any mean, which that mean could be using the MySQL, damn it, not MySQL, but SQL map. For now, we are trying to use the function file read. We might be able to use file write. That can help us write the file over the server, and when we'll try to read that file using the same LFI as it is performing the include function, whenever the include function triggers, it can execute any file you will mention in the include, and it will trigger without any error, without any condition. So because of that, this function sometimes create the problem. So here you can see the other way I can think of is we need to find a way to write the RCE over the server and get it triggered by using the LFI. As you said, it is related to the LFI, but not to be done, needed to be done. So how much correct I am and what part I need to do is that I need to figure out how we can write the file over the server, if I'm not wrong. Waiting, Alex, and hi Nightbot, how are you doing? People watch the stream but they don't like Nightbot. What should we do with them? You are correct in methodology, but you need to figure out how to do. Got it. So we are on right path from both of the side. We just need to figure out how we can do that. Okay, we'll try that later. Because of the include function, we don't have any sort of restriction here, so let's wait and see. Let's use this key to get the SSH connection. I will later rewatch you stream. I missed some key part while solving this box. I missed some key part while solving this box. So I didn't get your point. You're gonna rewatch my stream to understand which part you missed, or you gonna try and come back watch? I didn't get that part. Well, sure. Whatever. As long as you're able to understand, anything goes. Right? Okay. And what we're gonna do now is save this key into the file and give it the 600 permission and try connect with the user shell or user session. I was not able to figure out why LFI was not working, so I'll rewatch the stream and try to learn what mistake I made. Yeah, sure, go for it. All the best. It won't be that long of a back. I think after half an hour when I started, then you can pick it. Like I said, whenever someone meets me or try to share something and they say that they're not able to figure out something or find something, I always say, try to utilize the information which is before your eyes first, then go for the other stuff that you want to explore. People miss the part where I say keep the content or try the content which is right before your eyes. Okay. So crawl, we're gonna need remove this hyphen capital O, and it is gonna be IDRS underscore RSA. And double and ch mode 600 ID underscore RSA, then space double and. Okay, let's do this till here. Enter. And it says it was could not resolve it. The IDRSA. Yo, what the hell? Curl hyphen double H pipe grep output, enter. Okay, it's small o instead of capital O. My bad. Small o, press enter. We have the file. If I'll cat the IDRSA, enter. Okay. Now let's get the shell using SSH private key 2. What the hell was this username? Dang it. Yep, this. Clear everything, SSH. Or we say, no, SSH. Where the hell is it? Copy this. We're gonna put -I, the key, and paste the host name, press enter, and yes, and boom, we are in. We are in. Oof. Cannot. We are in the user session of SSH. So you was looking for the file that we able to perform the LFI, right? So if I'll do cat and over here, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here the marketing, paste. No, not this one. Let's see if I still have not this one. Yeah, this is the one. Let's cat this, paste, enter. So this is the default file, of the server, of the Nginx server, that you can try access and read if you ever get the LFI or some other functionality that can read the file. Always try to check what sort of Nginx command or stuff it can run over the server, and if you can find any useful endpoint stuff over here. So here we have it, and when I found that over here we have the another subdomain, pre-prod marketing, then I found this path, and when I did that and I started reading that file and I did index.php, yo, and press enter, here I got the index page code that was actually running over there. So with this we can clear it. Let's try sudo -l. We won't be able to because this need a password, and it don't need the password. Damn. From here I am jumping to the privilege escalation steps, but we gonna perform other ways how we can access this part, how we can perform the RCE in, or like by trying another methods. Whoa. Space on using the file writing functionality. I don't know what this is going to be. We need to change this later on. Ouch, my eyes. Also my ears. Yo. And now that we have the SSH connection of the user. Let's see what we can run without the sudo password, or which file is allowed for this user in the sudo. Okay, so for that we are going to use the first golden command, sudo -l. And it seems we have the access to one service. How I knew it? How I know it? Because we can perform the restart action here. And I guess there might be a file which we might be able to edit. Where we can put the either RCE or any script that can provide us the root access. So let's go. So first thing first, let's read this file, and later we'll Google and see if there is any exploit mentioned for this service. Service name is fail to ban. discovery of fail to ban service. Cat this. Okay, pretty damn big. Pretty damn big file here, and default start, default stop, the other functions that we are which are allowed, default start and stop. I'm assuming this might be a cron job. I don't know. Okay, as I don't know, we will see further what other file it's calling, and we might be able to edit that file. There's a script name, daemon name, that's client name. The file is fail to ban. There was a way to read the files, right? If I'm not wrong, in the find, we should be able to pull the users. Let's see. We will pull out all the files that are owned by Michael and pipe grep. We will grep that contain fail to ban, and over here I don't think we need to move it into the terminal because it will be only pulling the stuff that I'm asking for, right? No, I guess I need to. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't an idiot. Okay, to this slash dev slash null. Got it? Go for it. Nothing? Okay. Again. Okay, we're not clipping out the fail to ban, but all the files. Okay, damn. Who gonna crawl from all of these files? Whoa. Proc. We don't need the frock. Home, Michael. We already have the IDRSA. We have dconf user, which I don't have any idea about. There is a payroll. Well, if it is performing fail to ban, right? It should be performing on something, correct? So we need to look for that. Let's see. Locate fail to ban. Enter. Ban. Okay, there isn't anything with this name. Well, I'll be visiting this year NullCon on 1st and 2nd of the March. I'm not sure if anyone will be joining there, but maybe we'll meet there. I'll drop that in the community chat or community. You'll be able to get from there, and all of this is garbage there. Market.index.php, we can make any sort of edit in this. It's not a meetup, it's a NullCon where well, it is a meetup of hackers, but nowadays it is less of a meetup but more of a promotion place where big companies or new product try to promote their products. But yeah, you will be able to meet with some interesting hackers where you can share or discuss variety of things. So yeah, I don't think it is that what we say expensive. You can buy the conference pass for around 4,000 to 5,000 if you have saved that much. The only cost is going to be if you are from far away, it's gonna be flight that will cost you more. But if you're from nearby and take the bus train or something, then that is other thing. Is it online or offline? It's offline. It's in Goa. It's in Goa Bits Pilani. Print payroll home.php allowance. Blah, blah, blah. What the hell is this? Payroll user, we already have that. Poof. Shoof. Shoof. Shuffle. Okay. This is too much garbage. And I believe we need to update this also. Space. Copy. Paste. 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 I need to fix this on way too many places. Instead of headers, I'm using the quotes to define what the hell I'm trying to define here or attempt here. Okay. This is good now. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it seems we broke something. Yes, we did. and this is going to be like this. Oh, sorry, you're asking something. Give me a sec. I'm focused here. I got this from my peripheral vision that there is a message here. Okay, it's the Nightbot. Nightbot, you don't forget me. People forget me. Those are watching. Nice. Love you, Nightbot. Okay, Nginx, we are already done with this. We need to read this file and see what it's doing. How much time is it? Oof. There. It is exhausting. It is a damn big file. I think instead of reading through this shit, let's just... What is your average sleep time? Mine is 5 hours. Hey. Mine is either 3 hours or 4 hours. But if someone don't wake me up, I can complete like 8 to 11 hours. When I'm way too much exhausted, yeah, then I go like this. But I'm feeling fresh and everything is fine. I can survive a good amount of time. Mine is way too low. Like, I usually sleep around 3 a.m. and have to be up by the 9 a.m. But I woke up before that because you live in a family and they want to watch some TV or some shows or YouTube, so and they're watching that, the noise kills the sleep. And for some reason I have pretty good eyes. I am pretty keen with my eyes, and I'm not sure what I'm saying is actually true or not, but I feel I can hear pretty well. And pretty well, it means my ear can focus on some conversation that are happening in a corner, and I can like clean out the noise when I'm actually focusing on something. That's what I think. I'm not sure if it is or if it is not. Or maybe I do it subconsciously. Who knows? Other than doctors. Okay. File to ban, exploit. There is something RC we don't want. Okay, there is RC, we can use that. How to protect SSH with fail to ban. No. A security audit of fail to ban. How to use fail to ban to secure your server. Sharing of fail to ban IP addresses. Fail to ban privilege escalation. I think this is the one in Linux. I hope this is not a spoiler from this box. Juggernaut penetration pentest Penetration testing academy, pen testing academy. Damn. Abusing misconfiguration. I am having a feeling that it is related to this box. Oh, this also has it. And tell me it is from this box. And it is from this box. If we can execute this as root, we can gain this. I feel like it is from this box. If we can execute fail to ban as root, we can gain access to privilege by modifying the config file. We need to check if the config file is writable. etc. This is from the box. It's the same. That means this has been spoiled. What about this one? This one seems legit. Your whatever. Abusing fail to ban. 2021. Okay, so this is the one that is actually an exploit. An exploit. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. For time purpose, I'll go straight to this. No. Is a directory. Got it. Let's see what we have here. And there is damn many files. Which file do we need to check here? We have cloudflare.config file. That's new. I never knew that we have something like this. Action ban. smtp.py. UFW. Okay, let's clear this, and instead of this one, let's see what we have. Table, IV table ports config. Hosts deny.config. D-shield, complain, and etc. The way fail to ban works is that you have a config file called this, and this config file has different services. Yes, there are many services, but tell me what I need. Cat etc fail to ban readme.fox. Fail to ban restarts every 1 minute. Each change action will file follow this follow. Okay, let's see if we can read that. etc/fail to ban readme dot okay, we don't have any file like this. Fail to ban config. What does it say? It says nothing. Yo yo yo. Jail config. Paste, enter. Guys, if you're watching, hit a like. That's the only thing I'm asking, right? I'm not asking much. And if you're new here and is interested in a blue stream stuff, I have released another video today. You can check on that too. I don't know why, but that box expired after a year. And this video was sitting there for almost a year. Okay, what do we have here? Way too much information. Give me something that I can directly look. Let's look for enable server services in jail config. Okay. I think that was the one I was using. Yeah. And oh, these are the services name. Got it. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I accept it. You don't have to tell me in the comment that I'm an idiot. The first, the second service over here, the default. There is something going on. Ban time is the number of seconds that the host is banned, which is 10 seconds. Host is banned if it has generated max try during the last find time seconds. Max try 5. Got it. In the 10 seconds, if you're hitting the max attempt of 5, you will get banned. And that action will trigger the file to ban service, and that gonna give you the RCE. So this is a cron job that must be running on the root. Because of that, you are getting the root access. You're getting the point? I think you're getting the point, Alex. That's why your RC wasn't working here when he was trying to get the RCE of the root, because you might not have been able to satisfy this condition where you need to try max 5 attempt of in mere 10 seconds. The reset script gave me headache. Okay, I guess because of that headache I'll be trying it tomorrow then, but later I found it was error from crackmap.exe. Okay. Let's see what services we have. We have the actions, we have the protocols, we have okay, there we go, the jails, the SSH server, which has a ban time of 10 seconds, log path, the backend path, then we have the drop beer, SSH port, and other stuff. Currently I'm doing node blog. The node that I have already solved, that one, and I think I haven't solved it fully because it is a binary exploitation, which I don't know. This one, Okay. Thank you, Nightbot. You're going aggressive in the chat here. Then we have the Apache auth, where maybe if we try the login attempts, maybe that. Okay, it's not related to login attempt, it's ban host, which agent identifies spammer robot scrolling the web. From email address, the email outputs are buffered. Okay, they have given the reason why it is going to ban you in the first place. Got it. Patch your flow, max try 2. Fake Google bot. Open hat. Auth, there is Nginx. PHP URL. File open. Shuhoshin. I don't know what this is. Then we have light TPD auth. Light TPD auth. I'm not able to recall that. Open webmail. Hordy. Group office. Sogo auth. Tiny 20. Drupal auth. Monit. Web. Main auth. Oh, this has the Froxler auth. Let's see if this is running the Froxler ss hyphen. What was this? ALN, I guess. Okay. No. Yeah, it's a TLN. There is port 53 open. There is port 22. There is 630. I'm feeling sleepy. There is a 3306 port, which is the MySQL. 631, I'm not sure about what's this for. Let's go and check here. If this page error loads, 631. It's internet printing protocol 953. Okay, I don't have the entry of 953. We need to look into this. You can do it tomorrow. The rest script will give you headache, I'm sure. The reset script. If I'm able to understand it better, then it should not. But like you said, if I'm not able to read it better, I will be cooked. So it is going to be tomorrow attempt. And thank you guys. I totally forgot you helped me reach the 1,000 subscribers, and it's been a day since I have reached it. So I am very grateful to you guys. All the people, I'm not sure if they're present here or not, but all the 1,000+ people, those who have subscribed me, thank you very much. But they don't watch. That's the problem here. Maybe in future they'll grow. I was just looking for a loyal audience that actually care about cybersecurity or actually care about learning. Even if they're not from the cybersecurity, from the any other field, it is good to learn how the security stuff works so you can implement better protection or measures in your environment that can help you. So still, it is what it is. So thank you guys, and I think I'll be starting from here tomorrow, as now it's part of the privilege escalation. So I'm gonna wrap this box here for now. And Alex, I need your little help if you can. I know that you're busy, but if you ever get a time, please can you help me mark the I will look for those also. I'll try to learn peace, but let's go with the way which is already mentioned there. So I'm pretty sure that there is a reason why it is mentioned there. So we will go by the pace using which we always go. So I need your help with like all the live stream that I have done so far for the OSCP. If you can help me comment on the video, like which box I'm trying to solve in which video, that can help others too, so they can track it down which and what I was solving where and there. So I'll try to update the thumbnails. That's a just request. It's not something that you have to do it, but yeah. Okay, with that said, thanks for watching, guys. Let me come back on big camera, which is in circle for some reason, but whatever. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time, and with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, that find the box which are helpful and comment there. No, I'm not saying find the boxes which are helpful and comment there. I'm asking, I want you to help me which box I was solving in which live stream. Total it's been 58 or 59 live streams so far, so I wanna like update the thumbnails for all of those, which live stream I was solving which box. So if you'll have the time, thanks brother, you can just drop in the comment which box I'm solving, or rather I think yeah, that will do. I'll just update the thumbnail, or maybe you can just put the comment, this is the box, and I'll pin down your comment on the live streams there. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a closer again. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for the subscribe that you have given so far, and I hope it will keep progressing further in the future, and I'll keep raising, and I'll be able to provide you better content in the future, which I'm not able to provide right now. So with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and if you're in the same time zone as me, have a great rest of your day. If in some other time zone or somewhere else, where stay, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy it to your fullest. And with that, new here, subscribe, old or new, doesn't matter. Like the stream, drop a comment if you're not able to understand anything. If you have any question or something, I might try to, not I might, but I will try to highlight those questions into the live stream itself, so with your question others will be able to understand too. So with that said, drop the comments in the chat or questions into the chat or comments, like you're getting my point, right? So thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, have a great rest of your time. Bye bye.